you what is your intention for using Instagram at this point. Let's say, are you procrastinating? Are you sad? Are you various kind of emotions? Hi, I'm Dev Purbia and welcome back to my channel Lost and Found. Navigating life made beautifully easy. And today we are going to talk about a topic which is very important to me, which is how I consume social media nowadays. My strategy for it, what are the stages I've gone through as a freelancer, because as most of you know, I am a freelance photographer and managing time is one of the thing which I face challenge with, and I'm sure most of you guys people relate to that. So you would mostly know that one habit which I follow religiously is using no phone for the first hour that I wake up in the morning and 1 hour before I sleep. So this has been thing which I have been following religiously. So obviously during that hour I am not affected by social media. But what I realized is that it was not leading to any productivity per se. Like that hour is gone in a jiffy. Like out of the hours that you are awake, this time passes by. So as soon as I started using social media after that, it was a big challenge and I would end up doom scrolling. If you don't know that term, it's like where you get sucked into the world of Instagram. So that's what happened to me. So first solution which I found, which was like using an app blocker. So what does an app blocker do? It will block your apps for some amount of time, or it will give you some messages before you open some apps. So I used to use this app called OneSec, which was like, it will ask you what is your intention for using Instagram at this point. Let's say, are you procrastinating? Are you sad? Are you various kind of emotions? So it would ask me that, and I realized your mind ignores it so beautifully. After some time you'll be like, okay, you wouldn't even notice that screen, you would select one reason, and I used to happily select procrastination. Okay, fine. So I was still consuming Instagram. So let's say this video will be in two parts. First, I'll talk about the strategies with respect to Instagram and then about YouTube. So coming to Instagram, what are the kind of content which is there? There are lot of forwards. There is a lot of cat memes. Let me get one here. So like there is one cat here happily sleeping. Are you awake? Say hi. So there would be a lot of cat memes on Instagram, and there will be lot of forwards, and very much like Vikram Betal, I used to reply to every message or every forward that I see. Like I would probably see some of the cat memes 3-4 times, because um, I think that has become like a social phenomena that you socialize by sending forwards. I think that's a thing now. So yeah, I was into that. I was responding to most of it. And then what else does Instagram make you feel? It would put you in a mindset of lack, like that you are not having as much fun as other people. So it will make you desire things that you don't want. Probably I get to see so many ads of clothing which I don't need, and I've shopped a lot of it, which you will mostly see in YouTube videos, because that's where I'll use them. So like, and then you will be like, you will keep seeing people who you desire, probably like in a far off place, that I want six packs like this person, I want to date this person, I want things like this person, I want to travel to these places, whereas they may not be in your capability or vicinity. Like it might happen over the time, but Instagram makes you want it instantly. Like there is a feeling of lack which introduces this. So I kind of realized this and I separated myself. I took a step back. That's my approach to a lot of things, that when you are indulgent in something too strongly, take a step back, observe it and see what is it that it is bringing to you. So I could easily see that all I was doing on Instagram was one, wishing happy birthdays to lot of people I follow, and also wishing happy birthdays to their mothers, which will not happen now. So if you're not getting a wish from me and it affects you, please message me. And then I was trying to spend time to find forwards to send to people, and at the same time most of the time was spent in checking the forwards from various friends and stuff. So here I took a step back and I decided that now I'll have an intent for browsing Instagram. So what is an intent? Like, I am a creator, I am not a consumer. So when I go with that mindset, I know when I have to separate my feelings, which I might see from Instagram. Like, let's say somebody has a fancy shirt or something, the instant thing will be that, oh, I want this as well. But do you really want it? Maybe not. Like, it's just a feeling which has come. So separating that became my intent, that I am a creator, not a consumer. So I stopped that bit. Now the challenge comes is, as a creator, also it can give you a feeling of lack, because let's say I crochet. So if you have seen my Instagram, some of the crochet work you can see there. What happened is, most of my Instagram feed was full of crochet, and I was like, okay, this looks beautiful, this looks great, this looks awesome. So in a day I'm collecting 10 things I wish to make, like, so, and everybody knows that's impossible. Like, you can keep collecting hundreds of things daily, but where is the time to make it? And on a day when you will set out to do a project, you will again search all that thing. So it's an indirect feeling of lack again, that, oh, I am not able to produce as much as an artist, as a creator. So I took a step back from that also, that this mindless browsing has to stop again. Like, I already have enough content to be inspired to create. So once I know that I have so much content, I don't need to look for inspiration or what others are producing, because as I have said this in my last video also, that passions could keep changing. Right now maybe I am not making any crochet project, but I will keep seeing those things and feel, oh, I am not doing anything, I am not creating as fast as others. So when I separate my feeling of browsing, then I am already aware. So this knowledge is great, but to implement it, as I said, like, I blocked apps on phone. Like, so I'm not using Instagram on phone, but as I said, mind learns very fast. You can browse on laptop. So I realized that even on laptop I was spending a lot of time browsing Instagram. Like, as I said, replying to messages was a thing. So I came to another app called Opal, and I use the free version where it will block sessions for me. So even if I unblock a session for some time, I'll get like maybe a 15-minute browsing session. But as I said, your mind gets used to the blockers, and you will keep browsing in 15 minute session, and it's again endless in a way. So this was a thing I realized, that okay, what am I doing on Instagram? Not really being a creator or being inspired, but by what I see. So I put a block to it, wherein I bought the Opal premium version, and this is not an pitch for app, like, this is not a sponsored post. So you can check out this app, and I blocked it on my laptop, iMac, and my phone as well during the work session, which is at least till 7 p.m. I don't use Instagram at all. So this helped me in tackling Instagram issue. And also what I realize is, when you are not consuming something throughout the day, your desire to use it also becomes lower. Like, because after my 7 p.m. deadline, even when I'm browsing Instagram, there is no intent or desire to keep browsing it endlessly, because that whole dopamine rush is already reduced. I don't get it from Instagram anymore. So this helped me quite a bit. So coming to the second thing which I went to when I stopped Instagram, let's say, there was Netflix during lunchtime. And if you know me, I don't like watching movies because I'll mostly fall asleep, but I can binge watch a series forever. So this again became a dopamine rush thing, and it had to be stopped. Like, I put a stop to it also because it was not really adding value. Again, endless browsing was happening. So at some point you think that it is white noise, but then and it's not affecting how you are working or stuff, but then it was affecting. So this had to be stopped as well. Now coming to the third source of doom scrolling, which is YouTube, because YouTube also has shorts. And any social media which has short content is can be very consuming. So on YouTube, my strategy was, my intent for YouTube is like, I use it as educational content now. So my feed is full of educational stuff wherein I learn a lot of things. So earlier, or even now, like, if you see my laptop, you might see some 30-40 YouTube tabs open. So when I noticed this, I realized what was happening is, if you go to YouTube home feed, you will end up seeing content that you want to see and be inspired from. So it kind of made me feel, again, that feeling was there wherein, oh, I want to see this video, I want to see this also, this. So what I've started doing now is, I've already collected a list of videos I want to see, and I don't go to the home page at all. Like, a lot of my routine throughout the day is also based on YouTube. Like, my morning routine has meditation, it has some chants and visualizations, which are lot of them are on YouTube. So what I've done is made a playlist. I directly, like, very narrowly go to that playlist, just see that, and I don't go to home page at all, like, because that also is full of inspirational videos, but at some point you have to distance yourself from what you are consuming, and are you consuming effectively. So what I have started doing now is, when I watch YouTube with the intent of it being educational, I have started making notes also. So that has helped me quite a bit in terms of how I am consuming YouTube. So there is no, again, doom scrolling on it. And one thing, I'll be honest, I am facing challenges with respect to checking response on these YouTube videos, and that is something difficult to stop. I think once I figure out the trick to do it, I'll share that with you. And apart from this, my overall desire to consume social media has become much lower relatively. I am able to read much more. Like, I have finished, I think, 3 books in 2 weeks, which is like a super speed. And also, if nothing, I have realized, like, one of the things which I realize is, the temptation to use social media came for, let's say, you're not had great sleep or you're anxious, then you just end up going on social media for that quick dopamine rush. And that is something I realized. And nowadays, given a choice, what I do is, I would just sleep, or at least make a note of what you are doing at that point and what are you feeling, because this had helped me plan out my days much better. So yeah, I hope you are trying some of these techniques, or if you have any better technique, please share those in the comments below, and that will be super fun. I think, yeah, let's stop doom scrolling together. And if you like this content, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. I'll be more happier. Thank you.